The Paul Francis Show. This is the Paul Francis Show. News, networks, and information. This is the Paul Francis Show. The Paul Francis Show. This is the Paul Francis Show. News, networks, and information. This is the Paul Francis Show.
Spirit Quest Radio. Spirit Quest Radio, part of the Spirit Quest group. You are listening to Spirit Quest Radio.
Spirit Quest Radio. Sponsored by Quest Corporation Limited.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way. I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms. And kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Well, maybe we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
Yes, indeed. Good evening. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Spirit Quest Radio. And this is the Paul Francis Show. Paul Francis talking to you tonight live. Before we kick off, before we do absolutely anything, I'd just like to say thank you very, very much for all your support, all your love, all your best wishes, and sticking in there with us as we have been dealing with some very, very personal issues. And really, the old saying goes, you know where your friends are when it's when the sticks are down against you. So thank you so much, you guys, for actually being sticking around and being part of this. And it just it's amazing to have such wonderful people all over the world sending messages and saying, stick in there. And trust me, I get to see them all, and I take them all on board. And thank you. So, on with the show tonight, we're going to dedicate the show towards basically crystals. Crystal healing, because obviously we need a lot of that going on at the moment. That song, Kay, was called Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Thinking Out Loud. So, if you like that song, there you go. Anyway, Amy McDonald, this young lady is a spitting image of my daughter Rosie. She actually sounds like Rosie, so have a listen to this.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Well, I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Hey, I just know where it is. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I shake the weight off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. They say I gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving, and I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book and need a love reaction. Hey, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Thank you. Isn't that just a little bit amazing? Yeah. Amy MacDonald, lovely little Scottish young lady. And just absolutely, totally and utterly gifted. Been performing, playing since 14 years old. She's only still a spring baby now. And Angela, so Angela is a fellow countrywoman there of Angela. Hi, Angela. Good to see you back in the old chat room there. I hope you and your lovely sister are well and keeping everything's going strong for you guys. Lovely to see everybody in. I would like to say hello to everybody. So Lawrence and Joanne, they're the first two in tonight. It's good to see you guys. Kay followed in right after that. And then who we got? I'm just quickly flying through. If I miss anybody, I do apologize. Maria, all the way from the United States. Maria, hi. And Kay from the United States, of course, as well. Good to see you guys in there. And Angela, living in Newquay, but Scottish. And Cora May. I think Cora May's all the way from the United States as well. A lot of Americans in tonight, and you're very, very welcome. Sharon is in the house. Sharon's from the United States. Sharon, good to see you. And Lisa's from the United States. Good to see Lisa in there as well. And he's flicking on down quickly. Phil Russell. Wow, Phil, what a wonderful pleasure to see Phil in there. I hope you're well, my friend. It's been a long time. I hope you're well. Good to see you. So tonight we're going to be dedicating the show towards crystals, and we'll talk about things like that, and we'll have a chat about various crystals, how they work, that kind of thing. But we may be giving you the opportunity to actually have a live read on the show as well. But don't try and ring in because you can't come on board until we actually open the lines, and we'll be opening those in a very little while. So here we are, Wednesday night, and on with the show. I like farm girls, Cora May. Nothing wrong with farm girls. Hi, Shen. Welcome to the show. Good to see you in there, darling. Had no doubts, Phil. No doubts.
She stood there bright as the sun on that California coast. He was a Midwestern boy on his own. She looked at him with those soft eyes so innocent and blue. He knew right then he was too far from home. too far, baby. He was too far from home. She took his hand and she led him along that golden beach. They watched the waves tumble over the sand. They drove for miles and miles up those twisting and turning roads. Higher and higher and higher they climbed. To those Hollywood nights, those Hollywood hills. She was looking so right in her diamonds and frills. Oh, those big city nights. I'm rolling in above all the lights. She had all of the skill. He'd headed west 'cause he felt that a change would do him good. See some old friends, good for the soul. She had been born with a face that would let her get away. He saw that face and he lost all control. All control. He had lost all control. Night after night, day after day, it went on and on. Then came that morning, he woke up alone. He spent all night staring down at the lights of L.A., wondering if he could ever go home. Those Hollywood nights and those Hollywood hills. She was looking so right. It was giving me chills. Those big city nights and those Hollywood hills. Above all the lights, with a passion that kills. In those Hollywood nights, in those Hollywood hills. She was looking so right in her diamonds and frills. Big city nights, in those Hollywood hills. Above all the lights, she had all of the skill. Hollywood nights, Hollywood hills. Above all the lights, Hollywood nights, Hollywood nights, Hollywood hills. Above all the lights, Hollywood nights, Hollywood nights, Hollywood hills. Above all the lights, Hollywood nights,
Bob Seger, Hollywood Nights. Wow. Anyway, so what we got going on tonight? Tonight is all about crystals. What's your understanding of them? What is it that you would normally do with crystals? I have been done some reading, some looking, some information, some stuff I didn't actually believe, some stuff that I was like, yeah, right. And now I was like, oh, okay. You know, there's no saying you never stop learning. And that's something you should really take on board, because you never stop learning. A friend of mine said, Paul, you've got issues in a specific area of your body. And I went, yeah, that's right. And they said, right, what do I want you to do? I want you to get some spring water, natural spring water. And I said, okay. I want you to put certain crystals into it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, kind of tongue-in-cheek, I was thinking, yeah, all right, whatever. And they said leave it in the water overnight. Make sure the crystal's clean, of course. Don't put dirty crystals in there; you just get dirty water. You know, so, anyway, did as they said, and the following day they said, "Right, we want you to just literally sip the water during the day," and I did. And I have to say, I felt a lot better. Now, I'm very much feet on the ground kind of a guy. I'm very much into not everything that goes bump in the night is spiritual, so don't automatically assume everything's ghostly or spiritual. But in doing the research into the physics of crystals resonate at specific vibrations. And those vibrations affect everything that's around them and those who hold them. And I did, it did affect me. And it was really quite cool. Well, the thing about it is, Shen, the particular crystals that I had were specific for what I needed. So it's not what type of crystal that I was using that you should try. It's the crystals that you need at the time that you're going to be using them is what you need to try, you know. And the crystals I was using was clear quartz and tiger eye. Anyway, welcome to Spirit Quest Radio, you lovely people. Yeah, clear quartz is quite a good one. I'm actually in my hands at the moment. I have on my wrist. I have a full selection of crystals, literally that goes right through the chakra points. But in my hand, in my other hand, literally, I'm holding tiger eye, which is in a loop. Tiger eye is one of the strong ones that work for me. It's very, very special to me for multiples of reasons. Another thing that I'd like to talk about tonight, crystal-wise, would be the concept of the color of the crystal. So we'll move into that as well. So, Davy Spillane there in the background playing the Elan pipes, which is a big part of the Riverdance. That's a beautiful section that Davy sits and plays the Elan pipes. If you've not seen Riverdance, do watch it. I can't imagine anybody on this planet who's not seen Riverdance. The pipes that Davey played just then was the section in the whole show that just everything goes off, and Davey's sitting there with the pipes, plays away, and Davey listens to this show. So Davey, if you're listening in, mate, good to hear you, pal. Anyway, on with the show. I'm going to give you the opportunity to literally put some questions to me in a little while, and we're going to have a look at some angel cards as well. So you are listening to Spirit Quest Radio, Paul Francis Show. Paul Francis speaking. I hope you guys are well. Don't forget, sometime tonight you're going to get the opportunity to ring in, and you could very well get a live reading here. Cyndi Lauper, True Colors.
Don't be discouraged, do I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all in the darkness, no inside you make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. this world makes you crazy, you take it all you can bear. You call me up because you know I'll be there, and I'll see your true colors shining through. I'll see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. Your true colors, true colors, true colors are shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. Your true colors, true colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
Spirit Quest Radio.
Spirit Quest Radio.
Spirit Quest Radio.
Spirit Quest Radio. So we are Spirit Quest Radio Wednesday night. Please copy and paste the show onto your Facebook pages and invite as many people as you can. Oh, Shiba. Paul, what's the best way for me to combine? Right, I can't really read what I'm saying there because I haven't got my glasses on. But I'm gonna sort of go round what you're asking, Phil, and say what's the best way for you to increase the higher chakra openness? Well, first and foremost, chakras should be opened in sequence and balanced whilst you're opening them. So when you're opening a chakra point, it's important that you ground yourself. When you're opening any chakra points, you can be specific. You can focus in and do, work on specific chakra points for specific reasons. And working with crystals on those chakra points is highly advised. There are crystals for each particular chakra point, and you can look those up. Now, the very first thing you do when you're opening your chakras up, Phil, and everyone else who's listening in, is ground yourself. Okay, you should ground yourself at all times. So grounding yourself is a very simple technique. When you're sitting there with your feet flat on the floor, imagine there's roots coming out of your feet all the way right down through into the Earth's core. In the center of the Earth's core, as you know, there is a big ball of white light, the core. It's pure white, powerful energy. So my advice always is to draw the energy up through the roots that are coming out of your feet. Now, when you see them coming out of your feet, going down through the earth, all the way to the center of the earth, imagine them wrapping themselves around and linking in hard to that earth core, that big orb in the center of the earth's core. Then draw the energy up through the roots, if you want to call it that, right up to the bottom of your feet. Draw the energy up through the ankles, the thighs, calves, knees,
to the hip, and then when you start to open your chakra point, you're using the energy of the Earth's core up there. That's how you do that. But as you're doing stuff like that, it's something you should be doing with focus. And my advice is, unless you're not used to doing it, I beg your pardon, let me retract that. Unless you are used to doing it, my advice is to do it with a group of people. Sit in circle, sit in class. I actually don't like use the word term circle. I don't like that. It's really only my personal opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right, wrong, or different. I prefer development class. So with my students, they will be working with me. I'm telling them what to do, how to do it, when to do it. They do it, and when they're working, I'm kind of like tapping into their energy, making sure that they're balanced. But as you open a chakra point, always make sure that it's received the right amount of energy it needs to open, and balanced before you move on to the next one. And do things in sequence. Don't be in a rush. Do it gently, do it in sequence, do it positively. Balance out the chakra point, balance out the aura that connects to the chakra point. Make sure you're well and truly grounded, and then move up to the next one. Do you know what? If it takes you 4 hours to open your chakras, then it takes you 4 hours to open your chakras. Don't try and jump through things. Once you've opened and closed the chakras on a conscious basis, opening and closing constantly, you'll be able to move through it quicker because you're constantly using the energies, and you're constantly being able to sort of flow it. It's like when you open when you get a brand spanking new car. The engine is perfect, but it's never been used, so it's going to be a little bit stiff in places. It's going to be a little bit. It's not going to work to its optimum until it's been worked in, and that's kind of like how the musculars, how the energy levels, how all that kind of things all work. The more that you get them oiled up, I'm sorry to use that kind of thing under the heading of like a car engine, but I always say if you work on simplistics, people then pick it up quicker. So working on the concept of you start working the root chakra and all the way up to the crown chakra, open, then close, then open again. And my advice is to open and close the chakra points quite a few times before you start going on from there, just for the sake of opening and closing them, simple as that, really. Good question, though. Good question. And my advice is, Phil, is to do it, just do it gently, do it a little bit at a time, don't rush. The thing about it is the opening up your chakra points is great. Do it. It'll help you. But it's equally and as important to close them again. Right? So when you open, close them. It's very, very important that you do that. Okay? So we're going to work on crystals tonight, and what specific crystals you may personally think. There will be crystals designed for particular jobs. But for an example, you might think, well, do you know what? The crystal that I use for that job is whatever. I'm not going to turn around to you and say, oh, no, you can't use that. Well, because if it works for you, then it works for you. And then you should be able to use it that way. All right? But whatever you do it gently, do it affirmatively, and concentrate on the goal. And do it, don't half do it. Don't get to the red chakra and just jump straight to the orange. Wait until the red chakra is balanced. Wait until it's right out there. Wait until that red then balances in with the aura. And then move up to the orange. And then do the same thing again. Then move up to the yellow and blah, blah, blah. Good question. Thank you, Phil. Keep your questions coming to me. You're listening to Paul Francis, the Paul Francis Show. Spirit Quest Radio.
of all your magic, I disappear from view, and I can't get over, can't get over you. Still I call it magic. You're such a precious jewel. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. Wanna fall, I fall so far. I wanna fall, I fall so hard, and I call it magic, and I call it true. I call it And if you were to ask me, after all that we've been through, still believe in magic? Well, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do.
Beautiful song. Magic there by Coldplay. Johanna's joined me in the studio. My microphone's 5 feet above her head, but she's joined me in the studio. You forgot your name?
You got me full name then. I got my full name.
What do you mean?
Usually it's Madame Chalet.
Or Lazy McToad, or any of those elements. Crystal time tonight. So now, what was I looking at before I was rudely interrupted? I was looking at not only the star signs tonight, but we got the crystals, and of course we got the BBC weather. Now, the reason why I'm going to jump onto the weather is because things aren't looking very clever here in the UK at the moment. We've been given a storm warning, Storm Doris. Oh my God! And Americans have got beautiful names for their, like, they get they get American name like big old storm this and storm that. We get Doris. Storm bloody Doris. Not Storm Viking or Storm Roar, Storm Rawr. Storm Doris. Anyway, it's going to hit the centre of the UK, so if you are in the centre of the UK, be aware, be safe, lock down all the windows, lock down all the doors, anything that could fly around your garden, take it down, put it away. If the storm doesn't hit you, then you haven't lost anything. If it does hit you, at least you're safe. So it's hit, it looks like it's about to hit and bring disruption right across the centre of the UK tonight and tomorrow, and potentially Friday as well. The northern part of the country tonight is just cloudy, 6 degrees in Edinburgh, rainy and 7 degrees in Belfast, 8 degrees in Hull, 8 degrees Manchester. Cardiff has gone a bit higher at 10 degrees but rainy. London 12 degrees and rainy. Scalloway is the coldest part of the UK tonight, and that's -1. Glasgow's only 1 degree. Durness 2. Dumfries 3. Penrith. Well, that all matches up to what it says here, that the top part of the country's just got light cloud. Therefore, it's colder. So it's 3 degrees there at Penrith. Huddersfield, however, as we're moving down towards the middle, 9 degrees. Middlesbrough 9 degrees. Reigate 10 degrees, Leaming 10 degrees, and Heathrow, the hottest part of the UK tonight, at 12 degrees. So there we go. So of course we've moved past the threshold, and we're now into the realms of Pisces, which means it's my star sign. I'm a Piscean. So we'll look at the Piscean a little bit. I always feel a bit weird reading your own star sign. But there we go. So we got crystals tonight, and we're going to be looking at those as well. Some various particular crystals for all round goodness. Turquoise is probably one of the better crystals there. Brings you protection, wisdom. It's good for positive thinking. It's good for balance, courage, friendship, healing, luck, love. Although that I might want to say, Elma says, turquoise is good for luck. I'm a big believer that you attract what you need. You don't, circumstance can bring you luck, but I'm not saying don't think that way. But if you really, really want luck, then you gotta be thinking the fact that you are due to receive it. You're going to receive it, and everything you get is going to be everything you get is deserved. It's all positive. Turquoise is also a really good gift for anyone who, for example, if they have relationship issues, or even oddly enough the other side of the coin, if somebody's good who does public talking, that kind of thing, turquoise is good for that. It's one of the stones very, very commonly used in the Native American people. They very often use you'll see like the kind of light greeny blue stone used in a lot of their particular jewelry, etc. Very powerful stone for protection. It increases the inner calmness and sort of eases depression as well. It's quite a good stone to have around you for that. It'll help you with fears, exhaustion and anxiety. So there's a few people in the chat room tonight. This could be very well something you want to be looking at. Turquoise. Look it up there on the internet. Type it into Google and type in crystals /turquoise. Turquoise, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. So it's got a very, very calming effect. I mean, even when you look at it, it does have a calming effect. And it'll give you that kind of good strength that, I always... When I'm working, I always have specific crystals on me all the time, and it gives you that kind of strength to express yourself, and helps with creative problem solving, that kind of thing too. Powerful stone also stimulates your intuition, and it helps with meditation. So those of you who are going into meditation for the first time, it's probably one of the stones to have around you, one of the actual crystals there to have around you, because it does actually help bring a calmness and bring a balance. As I'm looking at there's a kind of a strong zero balance to it. So it's not leaning left or right, up, down, front, back. It's got a good balance to it. It also helps you to absorb nutrients, strengthens the immune system. It has purifying properties and anti-inflammatory powers. If placed on the throat, it's a wonderful thing for the thyroid and the voice. So if your missus is doing a lot of shouting, hide it. Turquoise strengthens feminine energies, like they need strengthening. And helpful in female disorders as well. What do you mean? It helps their brains? Okay. Oh, this is where I need it. It actually is supposed to help soothing headaches. I've not been drinking a lot of water lately, so I've been getting a little bit of a headache. But I know what it's for. It's because I'm not drinking enough water. Turquoise is well known for its own healing powers with its own right, and it helps to draw disease out of the body when pressed against the problematic area of that particular body. It'll try and the vibration of that particular, or frequency of that vibration, helps absorb and releases dis-ease. Now, if you think of the word disease, it's actually two words: dis-ease. Okay, so it'll help to balance and curb negative energy, and so it's seen to be drawing away disease away from the body. To the extent that sometimes it actually breaks when exhausted. So there you go. Be interesting to see if anybody's actually done that. The stone needs to be buried and given back to the earth after you finish working with it and you're done with it. So put it back into the earth. I like that concept. That's a very, very Native American thing. When given as a present, it brings prosperity and happiness to its receiver. The stone needs to be cleansed and recharged regularly. So if you're going to use it like on a regular basis, then it needs to be charged. There are multiples of ways of charging. You know, the old the way that we leave it out in the moonlight. That definitely works. But one of the better ways is in a brook or a stream. My advice is to put it into like a net bag and put it into a brook or a stream and put it somewhere where you can get it safely. Safely is the key here. Put it into a brook and leave it there, preferably overnight. And if you've got a brook by you with a full moon, zoom in. So that's the very first stone we're going to look at tonight, turquoise. So if you have kind of got ailments going on there, it's a very, very good stone for protection. It's going to be good for when you're starting to do your meditations. So that's a really, really good one to be bringing in there with you, especially now if you're starting to feel to open up your chakra points. It's one I would say to have around you for that. But remember, in any of the work that you're doing, the key here is to do it safely and to ground yourself. Okay, that's the kind of thing that some of you know, some of you don't know that my class has already begun, so we're not taking any more people onto that particular class at the minute, but we will be starting another class as this class moves up a level. Alright, so we'll be starting another class sometime in the near future. If you are interested in becoming part of that class, then you need to contact either myself or Her Royal Highness, who's got a face on her like a smack. Anyway.
You can't say that.
So, some of you heard, some of you didn't hear, but my album Rain was featured in what was the name of the stations? Tell everybody stations. You tell them.
Name of the stations. Okay, so.
Get closer to your mic.
Net.
Oh, you are. There you go.
Yeah, you may switch me on, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Switch off in a minute.
Seriously. Anyway, Paul had an interview on Salford Radio. Was it Monday?
What day is this? Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, Monday.
On Monday. It was an amazing interview, to be honest with you. If you can go onto the Salford site and download it, it was a brilliant interview.
Very emotional.
Well, it was a very emotional interview, and it was from the heart. And the 3 songs from the album were played, weren't they?
Yeah, they're featured.
And the reason why they were played. But Paul's album is going to be played constant on Salford Radio. So thank you for Sophia for allowing Paul to be able to do that.
And thank you, Sophia, for even taking the time out to do it with me.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Lovely, very, very genuine.
Yes,
very genuine person.
Absolutely. Yes, she is. So the next one is looking like it's going to be on a Liverpool station called 96.7 FM radio. I've been speaking to them today. Not a chance to say to Paul yet because we've been so busy. So I've got a few calls to make with regards to that. Then the next one's going to be Key 103, which is another Northwest radio station. Pirate FM. So the album's getting out there. We've got lots of interest with regards to sponsoring the album because it's for children's cancer. And I'm speaking to a few companies actually who've shown interest on it because they advertised it. So yeah, it's looking really, really positive because you know why? Because it's such a good cause and it's an excellent album.
So get your hands in your pockets, £9.99, and get a copy of the album, and 100% of the profit of that album will be going to children's cancer. Now, people say why, and that's okay. I don't take umbrance to people asking me, well, why? You know, as you know, I'm a cancer patient, and one of the hardest things, not only just dealing with the cancer that I had myself, but was watching. I find it harder to watch children with cancer. And I was forever being told off by the doctors and the nurses. They were always telling me off because I was going to say, "Oh no, take that little child in first, and take that child. Oh no, let that little boy go in. Let that little girl go in." You know, and they were going, "Hey, stop that!" You know, because you've got cancer. Your cancer is as important as theirs. They're going to be treated and you got to be treated too. But I was like, no, take care of those little kids. It's the hardest thing ever to watch a child ill. I can't, it's just one of. I mean, when we watch our children with, they got an illness, they got like
it's awful.
temperature. You think, I would just want to do whatever I can, take it away from them. But when you have children who are really, really seriously ill, that was the hardest thing. And then I started talking to the doctors and the nurses because I'm just a nosy kid. And I was saying, what can you do? What's the best way to fix this? And how do they were going? Well, we need this, and this machine. I said, well, can't you order it? And they went, no, the government won't give us the money for it. I was like, what? What do you mean they won't give you the money for it? They need it. I said I start getting my soapbox out, because I'm going to say it live and I really don't care. I despise governments. I despise them. I absolutely love to just one bing gone, okay? Because all they do is line their own pockets. One idiot in London siphoned off £35,000 to build a duck pond in his garden. All right, that £35,000 would have bought the machines needed for these children's cancer in every hospital in all the major cities. So what the hell?
Yeah.
Right? And you got these morons down here in Truro. I expect to go up to Cornwall Council and see them walking about dragging their knuckles going, oh, God. We have our daughter Faith. She's in this lovely little group called the Phoenix Project.
Yeah.
They were off. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me if you don't agree with me. They were off last week, and what they were going to do is there's only about 8 or 9 children and a group of firefighters, right? A couple of people. And they were going off last week to go and clean up the lake. We've got a lake, a duck pond kind of a thing, lake down here. And all they were going to do, they're just giving up their time. They're going to go and have a wee bit of a clean up, weren't they?
Yeah, and they were looking forward to it.
They were all
as well.
looking forward to it. Just what did the council do? Stepped in and went, no, you can't do that. We didn't give you permission.
Yeah, you didn't seek permission, was what
to
they
pick
said.
up litter. I despise you, Cornwall Council. All right, I absolutely, totally, and utterly despise you. You are the biggest backward bunch of morons I have ever come across. Okay, these are the morons who turned down the Japanese syndicate who said, we'll build you a wonderful, beautiful yachting arena which will bring billions to the southwest. And they went, no. Let's play a song before I start.
I'll take one step closer to you. On my own, I'll run one more mile for you to get what I want. This is not just this fantasy. This is where I wanna be. I've never known love like this before.
Yes, indeed, EK. That's one of the songs from the album. It's called When the Rains Fall, and that's of the album Rain. So contact Johanna about getting your copy of Rain, which is now available. And remember, she will talk to her about how you get a hold of it, and talk to her about whether you want to have a downloaded version or whether you want to have the CD. If you want to have the CD, we're having those done right now as we speak. And if you want it signed, let me know and I'll sign it for you. Alright, so we'll make sure that's done for you. But the weird thing going on there. I was listening to, in the middle of when it was going on, I was thinking, there's a weird synth behind it that I don't remember playing. And I was like, hear the sound, this beautiful sound. I was thinking, what's that sound? I don't remember playing that weird synth. And I had this music playing in the background as well. I was thinking, oh, I haven't paused this one. Okay, I was like, oh, that's quite cool. So yeah, that's When the Rains Fall. When I listen to that song, I feel very Native American because I got those drums. Yeah, I remember working and programming all those drums. It's quite cool. It took me something like 5 hours to program those drums. Yes, please, I'd like a signed CD. I'll have to come and collect it, though. Oh, Phil, you'd always be welcome to come down and collect it. You're not that far away from us. Yeah, anybody who wants a signed CD, just let Johanna know, and I'll make sure that they're signed. When we're going to be doing our shows next month, the albums will be available at the show where you'll be able to purchase them there as well. But remembering, we're going to make all of the funds, all of the profits of this particular album are going to children's cancer, and we will show you, we will make everything transparent so you can see where it's going. How much is it in American money? Yeah.
How much is it in American money?
Yeah,
$12.65.
That's pre-sending it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, then you've got to add the
Postage.
the European postage, which I think is about 35 quid.
No, it wouldn't be that much. There's
No.
no way that I would be...
Oh no,
What are you talking about?
No, my
You told me to shush. Shush!
Let me talk. Because you're always talking when I'm trying to talk. My picture from America cost
picture?
them $35.
Yeah, that's a picture. This is the CD. $35. I tell you what we'd do. I'd actually have an American company produce them out there if it was going to cost people in the States that amount of money.
Might be worthwhile chatting to a few companies in the States, to be honest.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have a chat. So, as a specific request, we are going to actually going to feature a lot of the songs from Rain. I'm sure you can understand why on tonight's show. So there you go. Though please don't download it for free. You're just, I mean, yeah. I'm glad you're listening to my album, and I'm glad you're listening to the work that we've put in for this. But you're diddling children out of potential. You're diddling families out of, think about it. I don't have to go into it. I don't have to tell you. I'm not into what we call negative marketing, so I don't do that kind of thing. Anyway, tonight's all about crystals, and we're hopefully going to be able to get in some readings in as well. If you want to be read on tonight's show, then you need to contact me on paul.francis117. Do not contact me unless you are invited to. So basically, if you'd like a reading, then put your name forward, and you may well be selected for a reading tonight. That's assuming we get the time to be able to do it. So, going back, what tonight's show is all focused on, which is, of course, the crystals, and the very first one was, of course, turquoise. For good, all-round goodness, turquoise properties it's based around protection, wisdom, positive thinking, balance, courage, friendship, healing, luck, love, that kind of thing. If you are a public talker, if you've got to work in a kind of a public arena, it's very good for that, and it's good with relationship issues as well. So have a good look at turquoise. If you're starting into meditation and opening up chakras and that kind of thing, like Phil there and my students,
It's also one to be brought in for that. On a medical or a kind of on a healing aspect, turquoise will help you absorb nutrients, strengthen the immune system. It has purifying properties and anti-inflammatory powers. And of course, then they help things like the thyroid, the voice. It strengthens the energies, helps with female disorders, soothing the headaches, that kind of thing. Turquoise is also well known for its own healing powers and the fact that it helps to draw out disease away from the body. So it's so strong that it's actually been known to break when it's been exhausted. But remember to cleanse, clear, and revitalize your crystals always and as often as possible. Right. The next one we're going to look at in a moment or two is amethyst. Okay, so keep your questions going. And of course we're on the sign of Pisces, so we'll be looking at Pisces very, very, very shortly. Is anybody out there as well? Hi Brian, welcome to the show. Is there anybody else out there Piscean like moi?
Yes, birthday boy on Friday.
Yeah. Another year older. Please can I have a signed CD? I don't mind the money. You would have to post mine. Yeah, we'll probably have to post all of them, Joe. But like I said, contact Johanna and she will sort that all out for you. Okay. If you want the CD, then the CDs we have companies actually talking to us right now about producing the CDs for us. And we will have that done and I will sign them and we will take pictures of me signing them so people think you didn't sign that. Yeah. I actually had people ring me up going, "No, my signed CD." Like, yeah, you didn't sign it.
Yeah.
Who do you think signed it then? We think we've got like a stamp going, boom, next.
Yeah, and I sign the check, so don't even copy the signature.
Yeah. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Tonight we're going to feature the album Ra. Sorry, this next song's called Ra. We're going to feature the album Rain. And the one of the songs that went down really well on the interview on Monday was Ra, the one you're about to listen to. I'll tell you about the song in a moment. You are listening to Spirit Quest Radio. This is the Paul Francis Show. Paul Francis speaking. Good evening. Tonight's show dedicated to crystals. Do I get a Zimmer frame for Friday? Thank you, Brian. Git. I can still shake it. Make sure Shen doesn't get any CDs, okay? She said, "Will you be 60?"
How very dare you.
Just because she is. Coming up right after the song tonight, star sign Pisces. Stay tuned.
Now it's time to watch the faces smile. Signals all pointing at me. Watch the days they linger. Watch the sun go down. In heaven we smile. In heaven we smile. Here am I, heartbreaking, not alone, but I'm just watching you. Stand, the love is taking on
that's the song Ra, which as in the Eye of Ra, as in I see you. So people were asking me, what's the variant? Not people, sorry. I was being interviewed the other day, and they were saying to me, what's the combination of the songs, how they work, and what's the basis of the album? Well, the whole album was written about, or from, the point of view of spirit. From, we always write songs, and you've heard a lot of songs from, the point of view of someone missing, someone who's either crossed or gone away, or, whatever. But nobody ever sort of puts it from the point of those who already crossed, looking back. And that was that song, which means I see you. One of the lyrics there is in heaven we smile. So the kind of the message there is, don't worry about us, in heaven we smile. Ra, as in the Eye of Ra, I see you. So that's what that song is about, actually. There you go. Sharon says, I can't hear a thing.
Is that Sharon Buck?
Yeah.
She always comes on and says exactly the same thing every week.
I'm just a bit distracted, sorry, she says. So I said to you earlier on that we're going to be looking at star signs right after that particular tune. And star signs, of course, now are Pisces. So, based upon moi, February 22nd today, so a love letter or perhaps a poem or another artistical work dedicated to you could make your day. What I had dedicated to me was a bill. A warm feeling of cherished and adored could stay with you throughout the day as a result. Hang on to this rosy glow when things get rocky, especially on the job. Mm-hmm. Actually, do you know what? That's the truth, because I went in the studio earlier, and the studio decided it was going to have an off day. The feelings expressed in this communication will probably last for a long time, so be prepared. Chill. Pisces, out of 5 stars today, you've got, or we have 3 for love, 4 for mood, 3 for money, and 2 for career. Okay. Now, so that's that one. Let's have a look at the career stars for Pisceans. During the beginning of the day, you will feel rather indecisive and insecure. As the day continues, however, your confidence will build and you will have a greater deal of power from within. Postpone any major decisions until later this afternoon. Let's look at the monetary side of things for us Pisceans. The universe is making you incredibly creative now. Would I say that's right? Probably, yeah. I found myself working on the next album, Aria 2, which is going to be due out in probably autumn. Anyway, the universe is going to be making us incredibly creative right now. You may be filled with ideas of how to make more money, how to invest it, and how to use it towards a better life. Aspects affect your house of debt and other people's money. Be prepared for the best and the worst here, and pay off what and when you can. Well, duh is my answer to that. Health. Whatever our plans for this month, the planetary lineup begs us to notice that the need to plan for mind and body at the same time. We know life gets a bit busy and distracting, and it's easy to let the plans that we make take over, such as career, social life, and that kind of thing. Dominate considerations for our bodies. Get sort of a daily exercise regime, dietary considerations all line into place. Make this month a success by plotting your course of awareness. Both areas need to be fulfilled and fulfilling. Now, that's something I do agree with. Let's have a look at the old munch for us. Food. This week is about changing the way you approach money. What's that got to do with food? Unless you're paying for it. This might mean that you examine your spending in all areas of your life, including grocery shopping. You could find that you may spend less when you shop for the produce from a local farmer. I actually endorse that. Go and buy directly from farmers, help them out. You can make it work for you by preparing your meals a week in advance. I actually don't agree with that. Don't make your food fresh, make it daily, and you'll get a lot more out of it. Okay.
if you're going to make rosemary, use rosemary in your carrots. Use standard vegetables and chives, and use up all, fresh vegetables when and where you can. Make stocks up. The ones that are going to go off, make a stock. And get the maximum you can. If you make a stock up out of vegetables and meats that are going to go off, you'll still get the better out of it. And use all the best things that you can. Use them as fresh as often as possible. And we live in a real world, so therefore, we can't live necessarily day to day. It's not always that easy. So there we go. Let's have a wee peek at the Chinese, or the I Ching and the scratching. So what are we? I was born in the year of the dragon, so we'll click on that. Let's have a look at what the dragon's got. The dragon. You could be feeling suspicious about a person or situation. Very often people can't read what you're thinking by your reactions. This can mean that you occasionally misunderstand what's going on. Don't assume you have all the answers just yet. Things may not be as you imagine.
Spot on.
Let's have a look at the numerology. So, we haven't done the numerologies for a while. Let's get a few people get involved there, and let's get the old numerology out for a few people. So put up there your date of birth, and you never know, we might be able to do... Well, actually we will. We'll do some numerology, a bit of fun there. See if we can get some readings in there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the date of birth for us Piscean. So that's 24th of February 1964. Okay. So for moi, there isn't anything you can do with determination, focus, and unwavering courage. No goal is too far out of reach with time. The essence of this 22nd day will enhance all of these qualities, helping you set all the goals that mean the most to you. 11. Further, you can do some strategic planning. Well, what's that? That doesn't make sense. One bit is saying take your time, don't worry about it. The next thing is you got to do some strategic planning. Hello, wake up. Further, you can do some strategic planning that will see you take steps to achieve your ambitions. Let power and the vibration of the number 11 help you do much more with your life. There you go.
Awesome.
So get a few other people's dates of birth in there, and we'll do...
Yeah. So what mine is?
Okay. And it's May the 5th.
4th.
May the 4th be with... Oh yeah, May the 4th. 1741.
Oi! 68.
1748.
68.
60... Oh, just 68? No 19 in front of it?
Is that right?
Okay. Where is it? Well, maybe that's not what that's not what it
No,
is.
that's it. Because it's 7.
Hey?
Right.
Where does it say that?
7 at the top. Daily Numeroscope 7. It's February 22nd today, babe.
Oh, 7, here you go. Okay. Alright, okay, so for if you're May 1968, born on the 4th of May, if you put your mind to it on this day, chances are excellent that you will be successful. A 22 day only happens once a month. Oh my god, really? Somebody wrote that? Of course it only happens once a month. I can't believe somebody actually wrote that. A 22 day only happens once a month. But the effects are felt throughout when you put this essence to work for you. The projects that involve doing something like that benefits other people especially are favoured. So if you are having projects that benefit other people, they're the ones that will come out on top. Think about everything you'd like to see happen. 7. Take steps to make your goals come to fruition by letting this vibrational fuel your passions and your confidence. You know what? I haven't got my reading glasses on tonight.
Well, we've got K.
May the 5th, 1963. 1841, Brian says you were born in.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh, Mr. Mullane has decided to come and join us tonight.
Yes.
Right, let's have a look. Who was the very first one to put their
Well, we've
date of
got,
birth in?
and let me just go down a
Got
bit.
Larry by the looks of things. Larry was the first, but let's see.
Yeah, Larry was 12th of the 8th, 68.
12th of the 8th, 68th, Larry. Okay, let's have a look at what you got, brother. The 12th of the 8th, 1968. So 12th of August, 1968. Okay. Yes, boy. Here we go.
9.
You're a 9. A 9. Okay? You're apt to find yourself thinking of your greatest dreams on this day. Perhaps you have not indulged much in this since you were a child. So it's not too bad idea to sit back and still look at your dreams. Your dreams are never out of reach, by the way, okay? Yet without your dreams, there is no sky for you to aim for. So remember that. On this 22 day, you are better able to connect with this part of yourself. So you connect in with the dream and the wish side of your whole psyche. You will feel a strength and determined to take real steps to make your vision a reality. Take full advantage of this 9. That's a quite cool one. I like that.
Yeah, quite cool.
Who else
Then
we
we've
got?
got Jojo, which is the 27th of the 11th, 65.
27th of the 11th, 1965. Where are we? Okay, November 27, 1965. Where are we? 60s. There we go. Right, so that would make you a 6. The essence of this 22 day can make anything seem possible for you who are 6s. It might be that there is something that you had wanted to see your family get together and to even try to accomplish as a family. If so, this vibration and its powerful effect can bring people together to achieve a larger goal, like nothing else will. Whatever you dream can be done. Take steps to see your vision come to fruition. Gather people around you and bounce ideas of each other. What we got the next one?
Kay, 12th of the 12th, 63.
She's a December. She's a Christmas girl. On the 12th day of Christmas, was my true love gave to me. Kay! What year? 1963?
Yeah.
1693.
19. She's gonna slap you, you know.
Oh, it says it entered an invalid date. December 12th, 1963. He's entered an invalid date. Let's do it again. Okay, month. December. Day. 12. Year. 1963. Please enter a valid date.
Your date doesn't exist, Kay.
It's okay, you were hatched on that day, you weren't born. Okay, let's have we'll try one more time. If not, we'll have to go on and try somebody else's and see if that actually works. Maybe there's a bit of a glitch in the numerology scenario here. In which case, we'll just play another tune and come back to it. Tonight's, was 19, what was it?
63.
63. No, it keeps saying it.
Let's try one more.
Okay.
So, May the 6th, 1953.
May 6, 1953.
That's Mary.
Oh, straight on.
Worked. It's your fault, Kay.
Okay, Mary, you would be a 3 today. A 3. Your numerology number is a 3. If there is something you really want to do this day will give you the vision and the energy to see it through. Dreaming is a natural part of your essence. 3, but you don't always take the steps to realize your goals. Basically, that's what that's saying. There's once a month occurrence of the 22nd day, which is very, very powerful. Which said it again. Which is coming to build your confidence and your courage, and to see things through to fruition. Your endeavors may they're going to benefit you, of course they are. But endeavors that may benefit many will be especially encouraged. So I always say, look after yourself, because then you have the ability then to look after everybody else. But if you are doing stuff that has your whole family-oriented goal, those are the ones that'll be getting the bigger benefit today, okay? Draw strength from this and take the steps you need to be a good 3. Well done.
Awesome. And then we've got Phil, who's the 14th of the 6th, 1981. He's only a baby.
He's only a baby, yeah. The 14th, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, Phil. 1981.
Yep.
Good year. That's the year Gary Newman released Cars. Good quality years, mate. Quality, born into quality music. Today, Phil, you may find yourself thinking about doing things that are much greater than anything you've ever done before. This is sure to be a result on this 22nd day. The powerful essence only comes out once a month, so use it. And it encourages you to dream big, strive to do more, and consider engaging in something that will see others benefit from your efforts. It's an excellent time for a community project, so make the most of this day by reaching for the sky. And you are a 4, Phil. You are a numerological 4. Somebody else?
Awesome. Then you've got Brian, who's the 2nd of the 6th, 1972.
He's an old git then. That'll teach him to take a mickey out of me. 1972. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, Phil said, does that mean 1963 was the Dark Ages?
So, who was this one for? Brian, was it?
Brian, yeah.
Brian, you are a 1. A singular 1. There isn't likely to be any dream or ambition that feels out of reach for you today. The occurrence of the 22nd day and its powerful essence only happens once a month. Why does it keep saying that? When it does, most everyone feels it. Okay, your goals and strengths will manifest on this day and encourage you to reach for your dreams and make big things happen. Let this flow. Let it flow through you. 1, and move towards the greatest of your ambitions with confidence. So anything you thought, I'd really love to do that, but go for it. Basically, that's what it's saying.
Awesome.
Shall we try Kay one more time while we got this rolling?
There's Emma, and then we'll try Kay.
Okay, let's go for Emma.
28th of the 12th, 85.
December 28.
85.
Ooh, she's next to Maddie's birthday.
That's right, yeah.
1985. Good,
yeah.
Another great year. Great year for me. No, I think
maybe
December.
It's December.
Yeah, I think it could well be. What number was I again?
You were number 11.
I was an 11. Okay. So there we go. Let's try. Maybe it's this. I'm going to just pick the month of December. It's not allowing me to do anything. But I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll play a tune and we'll come back to this. Okay?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Tonight's all about crystals. Shen was born 25th of April, 1595. So she probably knew Johnny Depp. She's a bit of a pirate, that girl, I'm telling you.
Cora May Miller was born in 68 on the 22nd of August.
Who was?
Cora May, yeah.
Cora May. I say, Cora May. I say. Have we got everybody in so far?
We've got everyone. We've got Cora May.
Did we
We've
do
got Shen. After that.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do another tune, and then we'll come back and we'll try those ones again and see what the problem is with that. Again, featuring the album tonight, Rain. This is a track called Shadows. Enjoy.
A hero once said, only this matters. Believe me, I know
sorrow falls like snow. Where love lies, no pain can follow. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you. Walk with me now. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you. When night falls, I will be there. I look at you. When day comes, you see me too. The light only follows me. And here's where I am. For I am, I told you so. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you. Walk with me now. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you. Walk with me now. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you. This reason won't matter at all when you dream of me. Walk with me now. The hunter will find his prey in the shadow of night. Walk in my shadow, I will protect you.
There we go. That's called Shadows, and again, all of the tracks all written from the perspective of Spirit. Right, was it Cora May that we were doing this time?
Yeah.
So Cora May, you are a one as well. A one, a singular one. So there isn't likely to be any dream or ambition that feels out of reach for you as well. The occurrence of the 22nd day and its powerful essence, it will give you basically the power, the boost, the push for your goals and strength, and they will all manifest on this particular energy. And it'll also give you the courage to reach for your dreams, and reaching for your dreams whilst you've got this energy will make things happen. Let it all flow, and one is let it all flow through you. Okay, that's the point that I need to get. Don't sort of try and harness it, don't try and break it. Sometimes a river's got to run to be a river, and basically move towards your greatest ambitions with confidence. All right. That'll be the way to do that. Okay, next.
The next one was Kurame, and then there was Shen, wasn't there? Shen, where's your thingy gone? Where's your date of birth gone, Shen?
Shen's that old. It's written in Roman numerals.
She's gonna kill you.
Shen's that old. It was written on papaya in Sanskrit. Indiana Jones found her. Come on.
You're awful. 25th of April 1959.
April 25, 1959.
Yeah.
1959. 1959. That makes her old. I'm only kidding you, Shen. You know I'm only joking. Right, Shen, well, you're a 9. Okay? You are apt to find yourself thinking of your greatest dreams on this day. Perhaps you have not indulged much of doing that since you were a little kid. Let your dreams reign, because there is no sky, there's no limit for you, basically. There's no sky's the limit kind of thing. You just go for it. Everything is open to you. You're better able to connect with this part of yourself today more than most, and you'll feel the strength to determine to take real steps towards making a vision a reality. So the visions that you've had, and I know you talk to me on a regular basis about various things you'd love to happen. Well, today's the idea to sit down there and let that energy flow so you can make those things happen and take full advantage of this being a 9. Alright, you are a 9. Okay, well done.
Awesome. And no one else has put the birthday up there, so
I still think we have issues with December, because it says we will have a look at the 12th of, again, 1960. What was it? 63. There's something wrong with. I think maybe it's the December scenario, because it seems to be working on every single one, every other one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's December.
Let's try a different. Let's do the 11th and see what happens. No. I think it's got to be December. I'm just picking random dates in December. Yeah, it's December. Just got an issue, so sorry about that, guys.
Oh, there we are. Jenny's just put a birthday up, and it's the 10th of June, 1961.
June the 10th, 61. Boing. Here we go. You would be a 7. Who's this?
Jenny.
Oh, Jenny, right, Jenny, well, you are a 7. You are the lucky 7. If you put your mind to it on this day, chances are excellent that you will be successful. A 22-day happens only once a month, but its effects are felt throughout when you put this essence to work for you. Projects that involve doing something that have benefits for other people are specially favoured. Think about everything you'd like to see happen, and take steps to make your goals come to fruition by letting the vibration fuel your passions. And do that with confidence, because you are a 7.
Awesome.
That's right.
Then we've got Susan.
Yeah.
She's just come in.
Hi, Sue.
23rd of the 10th, 1976.
So she's born on October the 23rd. 19 what anyway, what?
10th, 76.
1976. She's but a baby as well.
She's only a baby.
Well, baby, you're a 3. Les trois. If there is something that you really want to do today, give it the vision and see, and you will get the energy to see that particular thing through. Dreaming is a natural part of your essence, but you don't always take the steps to realize your goals. There's a once-a-month occurrence of the 22, which is very, very powerful. And God also comes into play when you're building your confidence and courage to see things that come to fruition, because they will come to a fruition. Endeavours that may benefit other people will be specially encouraged now. Encouraged, I should have said. Draw strength from this as you take steps to make things happen, basically. All right, you are 3, Susan. 3, les trois. Anyone else?
That's it for the moment. No one else has put the date of birth up there.
No one has put the date of birth up there.
No.
All right. So I'll tell you what, let's move onwards then, and we will look at the amethyst, because tonight is all about the crystallial. Crystals. I always work with an amethyst. I have an amethyst that my teacher gave me years ago. And I carry it with me every time I'm working, whether it be on a one-to-one or if I'm on TV. If you watch me on TV and you look at my hand, it's in my hand. Its properties give you kind of clarity of thought, relief from grief, protection and wisdom. It's a perfect gift for a friend who is in mourning or menopausal or going through the life changes like an insomniac. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. It's I believe that the amethyst helps to boost the connection between the higher levels. So while I'm working, that's why I carry it. So it wouldn't be very good for insomniacs because it's just going to boost you, isn't it? So anyway, amethyst is a very powerful crystal for healing as well as everything else. It is known to calm and bring clarity to the mind. It also relieves stress. It soothes sadness, anger and anxiety, and balances mood swings. Oh my God, I'm going to make her an amethyst suit then. If it helps you to focus and stimulates motivation, concentration and memory. Amethyst activates your intuitive and psychic abilities. There, it says it right there. And it aids in meditation and is said to attract justice. Okay, I need to carry it more often then. Amethyst balances the hormones, strengthens the immune system, and has a stimulating effect basically on the metabolism. Metabolism. Is that the right way of pronouncing it? Metabolism? Metabolism. Yeah, I guess it is.
Metabolism.
Yeah, your
metabolism.
Metabolism.
That's it.
Metabolism. Metabolism. I'm in that mood today. Ooh, Frank, what you got for me? So it basically has a stimulating effect on your metabolism. It also has a sobering power. It comes from the Greek word meaning without drunkenness. Amethyst eases stress and insomnia, promoting peaceful sleep. I don't believe that's true, but who am I? Rubbed against the forehead, it'll cause you a headache. Now, rubbed against the forehead, it eases headaches and releases tension. It encourages humility and sincere and spiritual wisdom. Amethyst is a healing stone for the blood-related problems and diseases of the lung. There you go. So the very first one we started with tonight was turquoise, and we followed it up with amethyst. What's your thoughts and questions on those so far? Have you got any questions on based upon those? And we can go through those for you here. Am I right in saying that you shouldn't sleep with that amethyst in your bedroom? I've always been taught that, Phil, and I teach that when I'm doing shows. Never have amethyst in your bedroom, because when we enter an area of sleep called REM, or rapid eye movement, we enter into an area where we're... Sorry, my computer desk just buzzed for some reason. Sorry, and when we enter REM, we actually enter the area where mediums begin to work. Now, what amethyst does, when you heard me clearly said, it boosts connection. So, unless you're completely au fait about what you're doing when you're doing it, my advice is not to have amethyst in your bedroom. Right? It's not a good thing. So I will stand beside you, Phil, and say, yep, that's what you shouldn't have amethyst on your bedside. There you are. And Shen's always saying to me, I can't sleep. She's got amethyst on her bedside. Take it out, then. Take it out and put rose quartz in. Rose quartz will help calm your energy and help you sleep better. Rose quartz. Okay, that's a good one for that. Any more questions before we move forward? Is Kayovsky?
Yes, she is. She's tired.
You're tired? It's the middle of the afternoon for you, Kay. What are you talking about? Should be out for a jog. Tired. You're only a spring chick. I'm gonna say any moment now. I'm gonna give him a love tap. Love tap, baby, love tap. Anyway, moving forward. You are listening to Spirit Quest Radio on the Paul Francis Show. I've carried turquoise all of my life. Paul, what reggae? What Gourmet? I've carried turquoise all my life, Paul. What reggae? Oh, my phone. Love it. Absolutely love it. And it sounds like we're going quiet, but we're not. We're just talking about very specific things here. What's the significance of the 22? It's a powerful number, Gourmet. It's the number has the balance of both energies, hence the name 22. And it's going to be very strong and help you out on that particular front. So, 22 is a very, very powerful number. I'll give you the essence of that 22 very shortly, right after this particular tune. This isn't actually from the album Rain. This is from the album Evoked, which is available to you on iTunes. Type in Paul McGann, McGahan, and look for Evoked and Diversity of Love. Those are two other albums that are available to you via iTunes.
Controls the night. Empty promises mean nothing here. Only logical and frequency fear. Electric pulses and rhythm baits. Digital motion in memory mates. Violet flames and neon scars. This digital age can touch the stars again. Artificial love, images flying, no one above. Chemicalized, disposable life. This
intelligence hides in the night again. Again. And we would cry. Digital heaven. Where I am. In digital heaven. To stay. Digital heaven. Where I am. In digital heaven. To stay.
There we go, Digital Heaven. I love that tune, actually. One of my pals didn't actually like that one. He said, no, that shouldn't go on the album. And I was like, I really like that one, though. Don't like it. Don't care. It's going on the album. So there we go. Anyway, what was he doing? We were looking... Oh, yeah, 22. I was looking at the number 22. So, the number 22, or the meaning of the number 22, means master builder. Master builder. It has positive characteristics, which include... well, anyway... You have the ability to turn in lofty dreams into realities. It's confidence. You've got pragmatic. You're ambitious, disciplined. It has some negative characteristics as well. Impracticality. Self-imposed pressure can get the better of 22s. When aware of its own potential, you become unaware of your own potential when you're at 22. So, you know, you can. The reason that they tell you this is that you have the ability to bypass it. All right. And you have also, you're known to shy away from necessary opportunities. Alrighty? So, 22, the big positive characteristics there is you have the ability to turn lofty dreams into realities. You're very confident, pragmatic, ambitious, and disciplined. So those are really, really good things. But sometimes you can be unaware of your own potential, and you very often shy away from necessary opportunities. So that's the 22 there. That was really quite cool. I enjoyed looking that up there. It's quite interesting. Interesting, you know. Anyway, so crystals. Back to the crystals for tonight. So we had a look initially at the very first one was the one we just done was amethyst, but the very first one we looked at tonight was, of course, the turquoise, then the amethyst. So the third one tonight we're going to look at is blue topaz. Beg your pardon, I'll say turquoise again. Blue topaz. All right, so blue topaz properties is good fortune, communication, wisdom, truth, abundance, honesty, relaxation, and forgiveness. Probably a good one to have, especially if you're a woman. I get a whack now. Good. So basically, blue topaz. It's good fortune, communication, wisdom, truth, abundance, honesty, relaxation, and forgiveness. The perfect gift for writers. The perfect gift for writers. So I'm obviously going to need some of that. Artists. Yes, yeah. Or saying I'm sorry. And so you bloody should be. The beautiful sky blue stone balances the fifth chakra, increasing communication skills, truth, wisdom, and forgiveness, helping you to stay true to yourself. Listen, I don't care how much blue topaz is given to me, I am not forgiving the government. So, helping you to stay true to yourself. Blue topaz promotes joy, abundance, and good fortune. It also encourages honesty, aids in expressing ideas and artistic inspirations, and increases intelligence and creativity. Blue topaz facilitates thinking through and expressing complex concepts and ideas. You'd struggle with that one, wouldn't you? Blue topaz is a strong crystal for healing.
Excuse me, have you seen what I've got in my ears? See what that is?
Yeah.
That's a blue topaz.
That's hair.
It's a blue topaz.
Blue topaz is a strong crystal for healing health problems and aids digestion, fortifies the nerves and balances emotions and stimulates metabolism.
Doesn't work.
Metabolism. We're back onto that metabolism. Metabolism and metabolism. It is known to combat eating disorders. It's also known to increase the general health around the neck and throat area. Blue topaz releases tension, helping one to relax. One likes that.
One does.
Blue topaz. Rather. Any questions so far, ladies and gents, of La La Land? Can't believe that La La Land won loads of things. I don't understand
It's
about
a
that.
musical, isn't it?
Musicals. I know you guys out there into musicals. I'm not into musicals. I can't imagine anything more boring. That being said, I do like things like the Blues Brothers and stuff like that. Paul, blue and gold lapis lazuli. Is it something to do with connections to angels, please? I don't know. I don't use them for. I use clear quartz for connecting to angels. I also have a very, very special angelic stone, which is. It's not the blue topaz lapis lazuli. Phil loves musicals, and he fell asleep during La La Land. Not surprised, pal. I wouldn't hold that against you. Do the real stones, not crystals, do the same thing? Do real stones, not crystals, do the same thing? What do you mean, do real stones? What are real stones? Everything is real stone, Shen. Crystals are just specific styles of stone. Crystals, everything vibrates. Everything has a resonance. Everything has a frequency. Everything has a frequency. Crystals have a very defined frequency, and so therefore the crystals will have, you'll have the various colours. So I was going to talk about colours about that as well. I may well have to be talking about colours at another show, though. In fact, you know what I will? I'll dedicate another show to colours and colour reading. But the variation of colours in crystals also have a big, big play on that as well. Crystals, stones and crystals are very, very similar. Okay, because you've got different type of rock as well. There isn't any particular one style or one type of rock. There's multiples and multiples and multiples and multiples of different types of rock, ranging from slate through to volcanic rock, through to rock salt, through to I could be here all day talking about it literally. But every single one of those will all have its own frequency, will have its own vibrational level. Some very, very, very slow, some supersonic speeds, and some can actually be recorded. If you look, or if you type up in there, looking into it, there's actually scientists recording the level of sound that actually comes from crystal. Crystal is used in sound a lot. Okay. And that's back in the olden days. You used to have crystals in radios. Yeah, did you know that? Mm-hmm. Crystals are also used in lasers.
Yes.
I could be here all day. What crystals are used for? The crystals are used in what do you call it? Microscopes. And crystals are used for batteries as well. Crystal batteries. What do you call it? Quartz crystal? That's battery. Energizes. Quartz watches, quartz crystals, they have them for that. Crystals are also used as glass, as a specific type of glass. We could go on all day, but the high and the low of the answer to the question that Shen put there is, what you may recall a rock that you may pick up off the beach will still have a vibration. All right. For an example, if you look into Zen Buddhism, okay, they very often have rock and sand together. Okay, Okay, you'll see if you see like a Zen garden, a Buddhist garden, you'll have the rocks and the sand all measured out specifically, and each of that brings energy. If you type in the word Zen, you'll see pretty much in all of the pictures rock crystals will appear. What's the best crystal for temper and stress? That would be called beer.
No, don't convince her to do that.
I don't have to convince Kat.
I know. I was just about to say you don't have to convince her, but don't. What's not convince? What's the word?
That's don't to put it in her head.
Yeah. Exactly.
Actually, let me just go through that one we just talked about, Kat. Actually, so the one that I was just discussing, it's got a big sort of concept towards that one. Blue topaz. It's good fortune, communication, wisdom, truth, abundance, honesty, relaxation, and forgiveness. So there you go. That's the energy you were talking about there. Relaxation and forgiveness. But also the next one that we're going to be heading towards has got that property in it as well. And that's crystal quartz. That's the clear quartz that I was talking about earlier. Okay, but you also have smoky quartz, so don't get them mixed up. So we'll talk about that one now, because it'll actually help basically what Kat's just been asking. So hang on a second. We'll just look about that first before we go into any more of your questions and answers. Give me a second or two. Crystal quartz. The properties have protection, healing, harmony, energy, clarity, hence they're in clear quartz, and calmness. It's a perfect gift for those who are sat at a computer all day, friends who need to relax, or who are even confused. Crystal quartz is very, very powerful for healing, for meditation, for spiritual growth. It is harmonizing and balancing and purifying the spirit, the mind, and even the physical body. It can be utilized to bright light, to energy, and bring the spiritual energy into the spiritual body. It enhances mental abilities and can be programmed even and imprinted with desired energy and information. Crystal quartz is a very, very powerful very, very powerful crystal for protection. It amplifies positive energy and thought due to its power to open up all of the chakras. Okay, remember what I said earlier when opening chakras: do it cautiously, do it slowly, and do it positively. And what happens when you open up? You must then close down. As it happens, I do meditate with clear crystal. I do that as it happens. It is a great stone for relaxation and can also be combined with other stones to amplify their own individual qualities. So if you have a clear quartz crystal and you're using other crystals for different jobs, the clear quartz will help amplify the other crystals' abilities, if you want to say that. Crystal quartz enhances the psychic abilities and promotes overall harmony and balance. It brings clarity to thoughts as well as actions, and allows us to see things that little bit more clearly. Clear crystal protects from negative energies, neutralizing radiation, and it stimulates the immune system. Overall balance is placed near a computer screen. It'll kind of help with that area as well. Crystal quartz helps to dispel electromagnetic radiation. Ooh. The funniest thing is here, I'm looking at this particular crystal, and what's that? See that crystal there?
Yeah.
What's it inside?
It's like a bullet.
Yeah, a bullet casing. Okay. So that was clear quartz. So let's go back to questions and answers. Yes, so one of the things that we were talking about then was the various crystals. We have the third of the crystals in tonight. So, and those who are in my class, we are obviously moving forward with crystals and moving forward with the class, because I've taken it easy the first couple of weeks, and I really greatly appreciate your patience as I was going through a lot of personal stuff there quite recently, still am. But when we get stuck into it, it is 100 miles per hour, so you guys are doing really well. Just want to say that live on the air so you guys can be rewarded for doing that. You're pretty good that way. You are sharp, I'm telling you. So, put your questions to me about those particular crystals that we've covered so far, and we'll be back with you just right after this tune.
Radio. Spirit Quest Radio. Spirit Quest Radio. Spirit Quest Radio.
The Paul Francis Show. The Paul Francis Show. The Paul Francis Show. Spirit Quest Radio.
Cora May, enjoy your afternoon, my darling, and be safe. And thank you very much for being here so far. Do please put the show up on your Facebook and invite all of your friends and family to come and be part of the show. We would only be too happy to have them here. We want to build the show up as much as possible. We're obviously going to be intersecting with the paranormal side of things as we move out of the winter back into the summertime, where we can go out and do the paranormal investigations. It's a little bit too cold here, and it's not been that great over the term of December, January, and even February. It's been not unsafe, basically, to go out and do that kind of thing, so we held back. So crystals, when you're going to build up your crystal collection, it's a very good idea not to just walk out and buy crystals, but just buy. Be drawn to crystals. You should be drawn to the crystals that you need at the time. Okay, crystals are very much an extension of your energy. They're a facilitation of your energy, and they're a composite to your energy. So be drawn to the crystals that you need at that time. When I'm going to work, although I have 2 or 3 specific crystals that I carry with me while I'm working, I will also be drawn to other crystals that I'll need that night or that day that I'm going to work. So I don't automatically assume the crystals that I want. I will be brought or given those crystals, or designed and pulled towards particular crystals. And it is something to enjoy. For an example, one of the best ways of working with crystals is under the pendulum. Okay, you can get yourself a really lovely crystal pendulum, and one has got one in hand right now. The second, and it's a very, very good crystal. I always say it's a good idea to ask crystals for or pendulums, beg your pardon, for other people, but not necessarily yourself. Okay. A lot of people will sit down with the crystals and ask questions for themselves, but what they don't understand is to be a really good... forgive me, I'm not going to put anybody's noses out of joint here. I'm just a very honest guy, and I tell everybody exactly what I see, what I feel, and the research I do. And Johanna will tell you I research everything. I do a lot of work because I want to come out with the right answers for people. If you have a situation or problem going on in your life and you think, well, I'm going to consult my pendulum, then subconsciously you're controlling that pendulum. Okay, you may think, right, I'm going to keep it open and Spirit's going to answer me, but under the back of it all, you're thinking, I really want it to be a yes, or I really want it to be a no. So subconsciously, you're actually controlling it. So I always say it's not a really good idea to ask the pendulum questions for yourself. Other people, yes, by all means. I'm very much the kind of guy who will set up a little sort of a little rack and hang the pendulums over and say to Spirit, okay, come on, affect that, make it happen, make it swing. We're going to use those when we're doing our paranormal investigations. I'm going to have crystals suspended right above a specific item, and there'll be a camera on the crystals, and we will hopefully get that to effect. I'm out of here. No, you're not. You're Kevin. Right, Welshie. We haven't heard from you for a while, so...
best call us tomorrow, Welshie.
No, don't ring me tomorrow morning. Do not ring me tomorrow morning.
Yeah, call him early as possible, because I'm out early.
Don't ring me in the morning, Kevin. Alright. It's my birthday on Friday.
Yes.
And I have a lot on Friday. There won't be a show Friday night for obvious reasons. It's my birthday. But tomorrow, therefore, is my only day off. And I will no doubt be in the studio working. So, don't call me. Much as I like you, don't call me. Anyway, moving onwards and upwards. Tonight's show has all been dedicated towards crystals. And I love crystals. Crystals are a very, very big part of who I am and what I do, and it's something that I've actually spent a lot of time researching and working in. And my teacher taught me buckets of information about them, and she has always been spot on, and I hold my hat off to her. And she's made me the medium that I am. But we're moving on. The crystal number 5 tonight is Moonstone. It's a beautiful crystal. I'm very drawn to the Moonstone crystal.
I like that one.
You like that one because of what it's in.
Yeah, it's true. It's similar to the one that you bought me, love. Exactly the same.
Yeah, it is similar. Its properties are love, abundance, good luck, happiness, psychic abilities, and feminine energies. It's a perfect gift for moms or new moms. There you go. Moonstone aids inner growth, strengthens intuition, and stabilizes emotions. It is known as a stone for new beginnings, success in love and business, and for good fortune. It promotes inspiration and protects us, especially those of us who are very sensitive. Moonstone is said to perceive that which is, making it very personal stone. Okay. It is a great aid for meditation, helping us to understand ourselves. Moonstone also soothes stresses and anxieties. Actually, just looking at it helps you. Like, if you were seeing pictures of a moonstone, it actually does. You feel yourself just calming just by looking at it.
It's really nice. I like that.
It's a beautiful stone. It's particular beneficial for women and also younger women as well, helping us to connect with our feminine side. I try to get rid of mine. Moonstone is to have the power for making wishes come true. There you go. If you are a sensitive person, we recommend it for you to avoid contact with Moonstone in the time of a full moon, as it opens up your psychic worlds in an overwhelming way. Now we know why Johanna runs around fields butt naked.
I do not.
Moonstone balances the digestive system, and it helps you to absorb nutrients and even helps to eliminate toxins. It is known to stimulate the proper functioning of the pineal gland, even. My teeth aren't working tonight. And it helps to balance hormones. It is a great helper for the conception, pregnancy, childbirth, and even breastfeeding. How the heck? How did they find...
I have no idea how to find this information.
Somebody had to sit down. Right, I'm actually researching Moonstone. Get your boobs out.
That's one way, isn't it?
I'm going to start researching more. Anyway, so that was Moonstone. Overall, it's the properties is full of love, is abundance, good luck, happiness, psychic abilities, and feminine energies, and it's really, really good for moms and new moms. There you go. Yeah, Joanna is Brian. Amount of times I've seen her running about chasing after cows. You don't want to know, mate. You just don't want to know.
Hey baby, you go your way, and I'll go mine. But in the meantime, when we're together, touching each other, and our bodies do what we feel when we're dancing, smooching and swaying, tender love song, softly playing. Move your body real close until we feel like we're really making love. Closer. Move your body real close until we
Phyllis Nelson. Move Closer, 1984. So, the very first crystal we did tonight was turquoise. The properties for that are protection, wisdom, positive thoughts, balance, courage, friendship, healing, luck, and love. Perfect gift for anyone who's a public talker or somebody who's got relationship issues. The second one we looked at was amethyst, of course. And its properties are clarity of thought, relief from grief, protection, wisdom. Perfect gift for a person or a friend who's in mourning. Menopausal, going through the life changes, or even insomniacs. I don't agree with the insomniac side of things, but there we go. The third one was, of course, the blue topaz. That's really good for good fortune, communication, wisdom, truth, abundance, honesty, relaxation, and forgiveness. Perfect gift for someone who is a writer, an artist, or even just for saying, you know what, here you are, I have these, I'm sorry. Then we came into crystal quartz, something I use a lot, practically daily. Really good for protection, healing, harmony, energy, crystal clarity, and calmness. Perfect gift for those who are sitting at a computer all day, and friends who need to relax or even maybe confused. Moonstone was number 5 in our top 10 tonight. And that is really good for love, abundance, good luck, happiness, psychic abilities, feminine energies. Really good for moms and new moms, actually, as well. Now, the next one we're going to look at is onyx. Onyx. I often look at these and think, who came up with the names? Who came up with the word onyx? Let's call it onyx. What's onyx mean? Don't know. Sounds good. Just call it that. Why? Don't know. Why should we call it onyx? Why don't we call it Clara? Clara doesn't sound as good as onyx. Well, I grant you that, but why? What's onyx?
It suits it, though.
Yeah, why is it suits it? Because you know what it is.
Because it might be abbreviation of the stone. You don't know.
Onyx. That's another hat to hit it. Right. Okay.
Don't ask the question if you don't want the answer.
Shut your face.
You shut your face.
It's really good for support, strength, stamina, and protection. Is a perfect gift for those in transition periods. Okay, if you're in a transitional period, it's really good for you. Onyx is excellent stone for stressful or challenging situations. It gives us strength and supporting. Its soothing qualities alleviate fears and worries, and encourages wise decision making. Onyx is better known to increase happiness, intuition, and good fortune. It's also known to help us change bad habits and keep emotions under control. Onyx helps us to focus and stay grounded, so it's a really good one when you're starting to do your meditations as well. Okay. Onyx is also known to help with skin ailments, infections, and inflammations. This stone needs to be cleansed and recharged regularly. Wash it in salt water and pass it through intense smoke. If you've been putting it on your skin ailments and infections and inflammations, you too need to cleanse it properly and pass it through salt water, probably acid. Anyway, so there you go. So basically, it helps you conquer fear. It gives you support in strength and stamina and protection. Perfect gift for those who are in transitional periods. That was number 6. Number 7, we're going to look at rose quartz. One of my favourites, actually, rose quartz is. The properties of rose quartz is love, romantic love, self-love, platonic love, unconditional love, deep care, compassion, happiness, forgiveness, and friendship. What did you do to our dog today?
The dog?
Yeah. What happened with you and the dog? That the dog went for the postman?
Well, the postman was standing a little bit too close. She didn't like it, so she went for him.
Oh. And Pete, the postman, and he is called Pete, the postman, one of the loveliest guys you'll ever meet. See what she does? She brings out even the bad in the dog.
I don't bring out any bad in the dog. The dog was protecting me, as she
dog,
thought.
The dog has been with me and the postman for eons.
And?
Today, she goes for the postman because you're there. You bring out the bad. The perfect gift for heartbroken, the lonely, and pregnant women. Widely known as the love or the heartstone, rose quartz encourages unconditional love, and it opens the wearer to all forms of love: self-love, romantic love, family love, platonic love. It's a heart-opening qualities which has a soothing effect on the nervous system. It decreases stress levels and increases happiness, trust, harmony. Rose quartz, beg your pardon, stimulates peace, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, inner peace and tolerance. It increases one's ability to love oneself as well as others. I always say that, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect others to love you? There you go. It helps to heal emotional wounds and increases the wearer's personal self. It increases the wearer's personal self-worth. Imagine trying to read this after you've had a beverage or two. Rose quartz acts as a healing and strengthening thing for this physical heart and stimulates the circulatory systems, increasing fertility. Stay away from that. And protecting against radiation. How do we know that? Would you walk into Chernobyl? It's alright, I've got rose quartz, I'm alright. Yeah, and your hair falls out. It protects against radiation. It's a nice, as a nice bonus, rose quartz is said to reduce wrinkles.
What are you looking at me for?
It's not working. Rose quartz is said to reduce wrinkles. It's also known to be a protective stone during pregnancy, protecting from bad things. Just want to say. So that was rose quartz. Listen, you know what I say is I will give you all the information. You take out of it what you like. You know. My teacher always taught me that. So I will teach you guys the same. By the way, the rings are by Tiffany's, I think.
Very nice.
Tiffany's. This brings us on to number 8, citrine. Citrine. The money stone is commonly known as. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Citrine? The money stone?
No.
Should we get you a big chunk of citrine, shall we?
We'll get both of us a chunk of citrine then.
Money doesn't like me. Citrine properties, basically it sort of encourages prosperity, courage, confidence, strength, warmth, happiness, creativity, having the joy for life, protection, self-esteem, and opens the mind to new thoughts and optimism. Perfect gift for entrepreneurs and students. Should we get our Brandy a big chunk of that?
Yeah.
Citrine is an absolute power stone. Energizes the wearer on all levels. It's known to attract prosperity and success. Citrine increases self-confidence, stimulates creativity, enthusiasm, and joy. It helps you get centered and and sort of get into the rest of your power. Citrine is a great help in making important decisions. And also balances emotions and gives relief to depression, stress, anxiety, bringing joy and optimism to and even love to its owner. Okay, the beautiful yellow sort of goldy kind of crystal is unique to its own power. It actually helps to dissolve negative energy without the need to be cleansed either. That being said, it doesn't have the need to be cleansed. Doesn't mean you shouldn't cleanse it. Citrine is known as the stone of the mind, stimulating the brain, increasing concentration, strengthening the intellect, and increasing psychic powers. It promotes clarity of thought and opens the mind to new thoughts, and it brings relief to nightmares. Citrine is believed to invite wealth, prosperity into your life, and due to its abundant qualities, citrine has been called the lucky merchant stone. Business owners place it near their cash drawer to increase sales or to weigh the drawer down. Citrine is also known to be beneficial to the endocrine of the digestive system and acting cleansing and helping to purify the digestive system as well. We've got 2 more stones left, and what do we like for time? Let's have a quick peek. We've only got 20 odd minutes left. Can't believe that. We're rocketing through the show. The artist stone, Amazonite. Think of the Amazon, or Amazon, and ITE at the end of it. Amazonite. It's a quite an interesting color. See, I would have called Amazonite more of an angelic stone. Amazonite, its properties sort of endorses truth, self-love, communication, trust, clarity, patience, and tolerance. Trust, clarity, patience, tolerance. I like that. The perfect gift for someone who is about to give big presentations or speeches or even artists like me. Amazonite has extremely soothing quality and acts calming on the brain and even on the nervous system. It brings balance into your life and gives relief to blockages due to trauma or fear. It stimulates integrity. It stimulates truth and honor, and is said to balance the male and female energies. Amazonite increases confidence and strengthens communication skills. It helps us to express ourselves, and is a particularly good stone for writers and artists, for that particular reason. Increasing creativity and even self-expression. It's a great stone to open your mind and help us see both sides of a problem, and hence being a great helper in leadership. Amazonite helps us to let go of any greed or selfishness and encouraging patience, compassion and tolerance. It's a great stone to stimulate communication in matters of love. Amazonite is also known to help the body to absorb calcium, and therefore aiding in people who maybe have calcium deficiencies. It helps to help bring that up and sort of bring it more to the foremost. So it's really good for example, osteoporosis, tooth decay, muscle spasms, and menstrual cramps. Okay, and again, how did they find that out? Tooth decay.
Yeah.
I got toothaches at the minute.
Yes.
But I don't like the dentists, so I'm not going. Last one of the top 10 of today is Ruby. Lust for life, they say. That's what the Ruby is, the lust for life. You like that? My mom was a Ruby kind of a person. Still is a Ruby kind of a person. She has a very big lust for life. I love it when she sticks her boot up your back end. Anyway, doesn't she give you the back of the hand?
She gives me the back of the hand all the time.
Or you talk to my son that way, give you the back of my hand. Now the thing about it is that she's in spirit, she can float up and give you it. Yeah, but while she was here, she used to say, bend your head down to slap you. She's really short. Ruby, it's sort of properties encourage vitality and energy, a zest for life, passion, courage, love and healing. And healing's obviously a big thing there. That's really very, very good. It's a perfect gift for people who are insecure and even depressed. Okay, I mean, if somebody hands you a beautiful ruby, you're not going to be depressed for too long, are you?
No, ruby is beautiful.
It is. It's a symbol of vitality and contentment. It's got energy and zest for life. It is said to encourage passion, hence the redness of it, and self-love. It's kind of... It helps you let go of destructive emotional patterns, and it helps you develop more love for yourselves and for other people. Through activating passion and life force, this gorgeous stone helps you to improve motivation and even to set goals. Really good idea. Ruby is physically known to restore the life force and to aid in cleansing, detoxifying the blood and the lymph nodes, lymph systems even for that matter, and stimulates the heart and reproductive organs. Okay. When one was ill, one had my lymph nodes were really all over the place, so somebody should have given me a big old ruby. Big ruby. That's what they should have done. So those are the top 10. We're going to run through them again quickly. If you missed any, then here we go. Number 1 in our top 10 list tonight was turquoise. Properties, protection, wisdom, positive thinking, balance and courage, friendship, healing, luck and love. Perfect for anybody who's doing public talking or has relationship issues. The second one tonight was amethyst. Clarity of thought, relief from grief, protection and wisdom. Perfect gift for a friend who's in mourning, menopausal, or going through life changes, and even people who are insomniacs. Again, let me just say, I don't agree with the insomniac scenario, but that's only me, right? Don't say my word is law. The third one's the blue topaz, one of the ones that I really like tonight. Good fortune, communication, wisdom, truth, abundance, honesty, relaxation, and forgiveness. It's a perfect gift for people who are artists, writers, or basically just for going, here, I'm really sorry. Then we moved down to crystal quartz, the clarity there. Protection, healing, harmony, energy, clarity of calmness, And it's a perfect gift for people who are sitting at computers all day, and people who are confused, or people like friends who need to relax. Good for that. Moonstone was number 5. Love, abundance, good luck, happiness, psychic abilities, and feminine energies. A perfect gift for moms and even new moms. Funny enough, the big thing about that one is if they're lactating, it's really good fun for that. How they find that out, I have no idea. Then we moved on to Onyx. Perfect stone there, crystal to help conquer fear. Properties supports in strength and stamina and protection. Perfect gift for people who are in a transitional period. Rose quartz came in. It helps you to find love, helps you bring balance and passion. And if you are an insomniac, it's a good one to have at the side of your bed. Okay, it's a perfect gift for people who are heartbroken and lonely, maybe even pregnant women. It's very good for love, romantic love, self-love, platonic love, unconditional, anything with the word love attached to it is good for that. Take care, compassion, happiness, forgiveness, and friendships. Really good for friendship. Amazonite was number 9 tonight. Self-love, common communication, trust, clarity, patience, and tolerance. Perfect gift for people who are about to give big presentations in speeches and that kind of thing, or people who are artists. Good for that. And of course the last one tonight was of course the ruby, really the lust for life. That's what it's about. Vitality, energy, zest for life, passion, courage, love, and healing. It's good for people who are maybe insecure or tad depressed. So I really enjoyed it tonight. I enjoyed the fact that we've kind of focused that one on the crystals of that as well. So if you are heading off out of the chat room, I'm sorry to see you go. We've only got 20 minutes left of the show, so stick around. It's really good for you to stick around. Stick around. Okay. So, no show this coming Friday night because it's moi, the birthday. Yeah. I'm another year older. Another year. My gosh, it just seems to be rocketing.
Angria.
Did I ask you?
Didn't have to ask me. I'm giving a statement.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, shut up.
Tell me to shut up.
Shut up. Told you shut up. Shut up, woman. Thanks very much, Jackie. At least Jackie says happy. You just say, great.
Yourself while you are eating.
the beat. Mirror in the bathroom. We're not at the end of the show yet. We've got about just over 10 minutes left of the show anyway, so we're going to carry on a little bit longer. Thank you for those birthday wishes. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I honestly, genuinely do appreciate that. You are superstars. Thank you very much. Good idea. Since we only got about 15 minutes left, we're not going to get a chance to do any readings tonight, but do put your questions to me. Put your questions to me right now, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. So we're going to do another tune and come back to me with the questions that you'd like answered, and I will happily answer those for you. You're listening to Spirit Quest Radio. All fun.
Hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complication. Cannot slip. Just move on up. For peace you'll find into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Keep on wishing. Remember your dream is your only scheme. So keep on pushing. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not obey rumors people say, but you can pass the test. Just move on up to a greater day. With just a little faith, if you put your mind to it, you can surely do it. Just move on up. Move on up. We move on up. Watch out, we just move on up. We move on up. Move on up.
Curtis Mayfield and Move On Up. And question from Joanne. Paul, which cooler crystal should I put in a Moses basket, please? What? Which color crystal should you put into your Moses basket, please? There's no way to give you an answer to that at all. I wouldn't put any crystals in along with a baby. That's what I'm going to say.
I would say exactly the same.
No, under no circumstances should you put a crystal in beside a baby at all, any way, shape, or form. However, if you want to balance the basket before a baby's anywhere near it, then potentially
choking hazard as well.
Yeah, then rose quartz, but no crystals. Do not put crystals in along with a baby. Do not put crystals in along with a baby.
For the man, too much for the man. He couldn't make it, so he's leaving the life he's come to know. Ooh. He said he's going. He said he's going back to find. Going back to find. Ooh, what's left of his world? The world he left behind. Not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. Yeah. Said he's going back to a simpler place and time. Oh, yes, he is. Train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. World is his and hers alone. He kept dreaming, ooh, that someday he'd be a star, a superstar, but he didn't get far. But he sure found out the hard way that dreams don't always come true. Oh no, so he burned all his hopes, and even sold his old car. Bought a one-way ticket back to the life he once knew. Oh yes, he did. He said he would. Oh, he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Said he's going back to find, ooh, a simpler place and time. Oh, yeah. Not gonna be with him on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Oh, he's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. Yeah. Ooh, y'all. Said he's going back to find. Going back to find. Ooh, a simpler place and time. Ooh, y'all. I've got to be with him. I know you will. Oh, that midnight train, Georgia. Yeah. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine.
With only 6 minutes left of the show, that was the Midnight Train to Georgia. Now, I wouldn't actually, because you don't know how a child or how some people react to crystals in certain ways, some others don't. And therefore, a tiny infant, my personal feelings, not any, no, full stop. Heading towards the last few minutes of the show, Wednesday night, Spirit Quest Radio, Paul Francis Show. I'm joined by Johanna as always. Missing our Kev, you're out there, Kev, and Derek and Gwen. Hi. Well, good night to you guys. One other little thing before we knock this on the head. Another reason why I wouldn't put crystals near babies is crystals reflect light in a big way. If you have sunlight coming in off of, coming in through the window, connecting with the crystals and beaming directly onto a baby, not a good idea.
No.
Okay? So just, you know what? Just don't do it. All right? So you can have a lot of people out there who may disagree with me, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Going to wish you all a wonderful good night. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. And we will see you next Wednesday, all being well. And until we see you again, be safe. All my students, speak to you tomorrow. Till then, be safe. Good night, God bless. Good luck. Good night from me and...
Good night from him.
No crystal ball. Well, you can have crystal ball in the window if you want, Phil. But, as long as you don't have it bouncing down under baby's crib, that's... Yeah. Set fire. There you go, pal. Nearly set fire to my house with that one. So you have crystals reflecting light.
With you.
You can imagine if it's going to set fire to your house, what's it going to do to a baby? But let's leave it all on a positive night. Thanks, Lawrence. Speak to you later, Pat. Good night, God bless.
We love you. Ask us, and we'll be always with you. We love to play. We love laughing. We protect you. We love you. Call on us. We are always here. Angels. We are always here. And we'll be always with you.